Let's talk about something you carry with you every single second of your life, but probably don't think about nearly enough: your skeleton. And trust me, it's hiding some absolutely incredible secrets.
So if I were to ask you what your bones do, you'd probably say they're the frame that holds you up, right? The scaffolding that keeps you from being a blob on the floor. And look, you wouldn't be wrong, but that's not even half the story.
Yeah, think again. Because what's really going on inside your bones is way more complex, way more dynamic, and frankly, just way more fascinating than you can probably imagine.
Okay, so let's start with what we all know. The most obvious jobs for your skeleton are support and protection, the stuff we all learned about back in science class. I mean, without bones to give us shape and support our weight, we'd basically be a jellyfish. Can you imagine trying to shake hands with that? It's our skeleton that gives us our fundamental human form. And then there's its other major job, your personal bodyguard. Your skeleton provides this tough, protective shield for your most vital, squishy organs. Your ribs, that's a cage for your heart and lungs, and your skull is the ultimate helmet for your brain. It's your body's own built-in armor. But you know, a strong frame is pretty useless if it just sits there. To get any real work done, your skeleton can't go it alone. It needs a partner in crime, so to speak.
And that partner is, of course, your muscles. For all their strength, bones are totally passive. They can't start moving on their own. They rely completely on the muscular system to get you from point A to point B, or even just to let you blink.
And I love this way of thinking about it. Muscles are like elastic bands. They contract, they shorten, and they pull on the bone they're attached to, but they can't push it back. That's why they have to work in pairs, like the biceps and triceps in your arm. One pulls your forearm up, and the other has to pull it back down. It's this incredible, constant tug of war that lets you make every single move.
Okay, so we've got structure, protection, movement. Check, check, and check. But now we get to the real secret, the stuff that's happening deep inside that hard mineral frame. There's a bustling, life-giving factory in there. And it all comes down to this stuff right here, bone marrow. And let me tell you, it's not just some kind of filler. This soft, spongy tissue is one of the most active and important parts of your entire body. Okay, get ready for this, because this is the mind-blowing part. Your bone marrow is pumping out hundreds of billions of new blood cells every single day. That is not a typo. We're talking red cells, white cells, platelets. The whole workforce that keeps you alive is made right there, inside your bones.
Yeah, exactly. If your brain is kind of short-circuiting right now thinking, wait, my bones make my blood? You are not alone. It's one of the weirdest and most amazing facts about human biology. We think of bones as these solid, dead structures, but they are the source of our very lifeblood.
So naturally, this brings up a huge question, one that puzzled scientists for a very long time. And that is, why? Why on earth would evolution stick our most important factory in such a weird, out-of-the-way place?
I mean, really think about it. Blood goes everywhere, so logically, you could make blood cells almost anywhere. It seems kind of inefficient to hide the factory away inside a hard mineral shell. So why our bones?
And this is where the plot thickens, because it's not like this for everyone. In lots of other animals, it's a totally different story. Fish make blood cells in their kidneys. Tadpoles use their liver and kidneys, which makes our setup, well, it makes us look like the evolutionary oddball, right? What's so special about us?
Well, the leading theory for why is just, it's so elegant and honestly pretty surprising. It has nothing to do with structure and everything to do with protecting us from an ancient, very powerful threat.
The answer, believe it or not, is simple. It's because bones are dark. And that darkness, it's the perfect shield from the sun. So here's how the theory goes. Back when our very distant ancestors were swimming around underwater, the sun's damaging UV rays were kind of filtered and scattered by the water. But then, when they started moving onto land, bam! They were hit with direct, intense UV radiation. And that radiation is really good at damaging DNA, especially in those super important blood-making stem cells.
and we have some really cool evidence for this from a 2018 study on zebrafish. Now, their blood-making cells are in their kidneys, but, and this is the key part, those kidneys are covered by pigment cells that act like tiny little umbrellas blocking the sunlight. And when scientists engineered fish without those umbrellas, their blood-making cells got totally fried with UV damage.
And that, right there, shows the genius of evolution. As animals moved onto land, any blood-making cells that happened to find their way into the dark interior of bones were simply better protected. This gave those animals a huge survival advantage. And over millions of years, our skeleton became the ultimate biological bunker for our blood factory.
So when you think about it, your skeleton is really pulling double duty. First, it's an engineering marvel, giving you the structure and leverage for every single thing you do. But it's also a heavily fortified biological bunker, a safe house that protects the very cells creating your blood, shielding your future from the sun itself. Your body is just this amazing collection of ancient solutions to ancient problems. The story of your bones is just one chapter. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other incredible secrets are hiding inside you just waiting to be discovered?